The Jennian Home Charles Tour kicks off this week at the Tauranga Open with a new title sponsor and a season-long points race. Now, as it enters the new era, we thought we'd take a look back at how the Charles Tour began and the Kiwis that it's catapulted onto the world stage.
Launched in 2007, the Charles Tour has provided a pathway for New Zealand's elite golfers to launch their professional careers. And with over 40 champions from 34 tournaments, the Tour's winners are a who's who of modern New Zealand golf. The Charles Tour takes its name from New Zealand's most accomplished golfer. Sir Bob Charles took his golfing talents from the Wairarapa to the world stage with 68 professional victories around the globe. Following in Charles' footsteps have been Michael Hendry, Mark Brown, Lydia Ko, Josh Geary and Ryan Fox, who've all used Charles Tour success to launch themselves onto the professional tours of the world. The Charles Tour circuit stretches from Christchurch to Auckland, Taranaki to Tauranga, Manawatu to Muriwai. And down the years, a number of this country's finest golfing talent got their first taste of professional success on the Charles Tour. Mark Brown won the Taranaki Open in 2006, a victory that jump-started his career. Fresh from his Taranaki Open victory, Brown won the New Zealand PGA Order of Merit, giving him status on Australasian and Asian tours. What followed was a golden run. In 2008, he won the Sale Open in Delhi. A week later, he won the European Tour's Johnny Walker Classic, giving him a much sought-after European Tour card. And soon after, he was ranked amongst the top 50 golfers in the world.
I really like the concept. It sort of mimics tournament golf. It's always good to play 4 rounds and, obviously playing with good players, top amateurs, top girls, top pros. So it's important that the young guys are playing and playing more.
Another to cut his teeth on the Charles Tour is Michael Hendry. The Auckland professional claimed one of his 5 Charles Tour titles with a one-shot victory at the 2010 Muriwai Open. 2 months later, and Hendry was teeing it up at the One Asia Tour, where he won the Indonesian Open. From there, Hendry never looked back. 2 New Zealand PGA Championship titles, regular starts in the World Golf Championships, ranked New Zealand's #1 golfer, and earlier this year came his first Japan Golf Tour title.
It was the bridge for me. I hadn't done anything until I won here in '09. And, the confidence that gave me then allowed me to go overseas and play a bit better, and it's fantastic being able to test yourself over 4 days of competition.
New Zealand's brightest golfing star was making headlines on the Charles Tour long before she stole the show on the LPGA Tour. Lydia Ko's first win in a professional field came at the 2010 Wairarapa Open at just 13. She won by a record 11 shots.
My putting was good today, way better than the 2 rounds before, and I just was in the zone and kept my flow going on.
Her next Charles Tour title followed in 2011. Then 14 years old, Ko equalled the course record to win the Muriwai Open.
I never knew 69 was a course record, and I just tried to play my game. I missed a few putts, so it could have lowered my score, but yeah, in the end it was like a really good result.
A year later, and Lydia defended her Muriwai Open title to capture her 3rd Charles Tour crown.
I know it's going to help with my future and me getting exposed more. It's going to help me become a greater person and a greater player, so hopefully more people get interested in me.
Just 3 months after winning on the links of Muriwai, Lydia Ko won the Canadian Open, becoming the youngest ever winner of an LPGA Tour event. And the rest, as they say, is history. 13 professional titles, $1 million paydays, and a record as the sport's youngest ever #1 golfer.
The kid is money.
The Charles Tour has been a launching pad for other New Zealand professionals too. Josh Geary won his 3rd Tauranga Open title in 2013 with his sights set on international success.
Winning, it's always fun no matter what level you're at, so it's a good little springboard for this summer. I'm going to be over in Aussie the next 2 months. There's about 8 events over there, some quite big ones. Hopefully find some good form over there and get up the Order of Merit, yeah.
A week later, Geary triumphed at the West Australian Open on the PGA Tour of Australasia. That success has snowballed to include 2 titles on the PGA Tour of China, where he leads the Order of Merit. Most recently, Ryan Fox took Charles Tour success and turned it into a breakthrough season. Fox won the 2014 Murawai Open, his first Charles Tour title.
First win, and I've been close a bunch of times, and it's nice to get one on the board.
The confidence gained there was infectious. 5 months on and Fox claimed the West Australian Open and followed that up with another professional title across the Tasman, the Queensland Open. He raced up the world rankings to become New Zealand's top-ranked golfer and is now a Challenge Tour champion on the cusp of the World Top 100. The Charles Tour continues to lay the foundation for the future stars of New Zealand golf to make their mark on the game.
Unless you've got high enough ranking in Australasia, you don't very often get 4 rounds of golf, and I mean it's teaching you to play 4 rounds of golf like you do in the big stuff.
It gives us all a good chance as preparation before we go and play for $1 million overseas.
Look, I think the Charles Tour continues to grow. It's a real critical part of the domestic scene and tournament scene, and for the professionals, it gives a series of tournaments for them to play that projects them onto world stages, that gives them a chance to play in 4-round competitions that replicate professional tournaments internationally.